What's going on, guys? Eric Black here. This is ROCKCAST. Welcome to the show. Parker Miner is hanging out right next to me there. Well, he was. He went downstairs for a minute. There he is. He's back. All right. He's got the elevator thing going on.
That's right.
It's a thing we do. It's called entertainment, I guess.
It technically wasn't even done right. If I was going to do the stairs, I should have done it right.
I'm just saying, like, if you were union, you'd probably be fired by now. That's pretty good. I don't know who slunches over and goes down the stairs, but that's fine. You can do that. It's all good.
That's true. Oh, I'm back up. I had to go get my coffee.
Yeah, there you go. We've got another good show this week. I'm very excited that our guest is on, and I'm very excited that you guys are watching and listening. If you want to know more while you are tuned in, just go to ROCKCASTshow.com, and you can find out a whole slew of information over yonder there. Let's move on. Let's get to the situation at hand, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna just, we're just gonna hang. We're just gonna hang out, guys. We have on the show this week. I've got a fine gentleman by the name of Márton, and he is a part of the band called ORGY, and we're gonna be talking with him tonight, whatever it is for you guys this afternoon, this morning. I don't know when you listen and watch this show. I don't care. Just do it. It's fine with me. Márton, how are you?
Thanks, guys. I'm doing fine.
Good.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
So you're in a band called ORGY. Now, here's the cool thing that we just found out before the show. Where are you located right now?
Right now, I'm in Budapest, Hungary. That's my hometown where I was born and raised.
Right, and it is. By the way, folks, when we record this show, it's actually incredibly early for him. So we are very happy that he is on the show. And if he falls asleep every once in a while, it's totally acceptable, totally fine. Early there, don't worry about it.
It's not narcolepsy, I promise.
It's not. He's just tired. It's a long day. But anyway, we are going to be talking about a lot of different things. But what's been going on, man? How are things with you?
Well, it's been a trip, man. I was living in LA for more than 3 years before COVID hit. And it made me, unfortunately, to go home and just wait out here what's going to happen with the world. Because all my tours got canceled for the year. All my plans got screwed pretty much. So that's where I am at right now. I'm teaching a lot. I was teaching in LA too in a music school. Mm-hmm. I was teaching kids, which I really enjoyed. And I continued teaching privately here in my hometown as well. So that's what I'm doing in my free time and trying to maybe learn something new besides playing drums.
Yep.
Something I can do remotely. Uh-huh. But it feels like this whole year just got me on hold.
Yeah.
Yes. We concur. That is exactly how we feel. It's something to where, it's you think sometimes there are things in different countries where you're like, okay, well, it's affecting this country. I'll just, I'll go over here, I'll go here, whatever. There's nowhere you can go. It's everywhere, and it's horribly annoying. We keep thinking about vacations and things like that, when we can, and the whole year has just been stupid. It's just been, and that's
Eric started all this.
I did. I'm sorry.
He released
You're the patient zero. Yeah. You're the one who got the bad.
Yeah. Yep. It happens. I thought it was diarrhea, but apparently not.
Nope. It's a lot worse.
A lot worse. Yeah.
That just came with it.
That's right.
He's lucky though, because apparently you lose your taste and your smell. So if it was diarrhea that was part of it, you didn't suffer from yourself. Nope, so that's good.
Didn't. Everyone around me did, but I didn't. I don't care about them. That's fine. They can do whatever they want. It's no big deal. Yeah. Oh, well, is it?
So, yeah, but this whole thing got its upsides too. Like, I could spend some quality time with my family, my friends, I haven't seen in a long time. I usually came home like once a year around Christmas when there's a downtime in the music business, like nobody really tours around Christmas. So I had a little time to come home for a week or two.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see these old friends of mine and my family. So
for sure,
that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. And you actually get some good time. Because I mean, how often do you tour? You tour pretty much all the time?
Well, touring got pretty intense for me last year. because I moved to LA in 2017 without knowing anyone, single person. I just took my backpack and my pair of sticks, and here I am. That's my dream, following my dream. You know, I want to get in a band. I want to tour.
Wow.
So I met
You
Jay.
did it, man.
I met Jay. Thanks.
Yeah.
I met Jay in 2018 for the first time because I was working on a project called Blood and Diamonds. The guy behind this project, his name is Taylor. He's a phenomenal singer. He's very talented, and he knows Jay for 10 plus years. And Jay was working with him. Jay was producing his music. So I started to work with him. I met him through a mutual friend. Through Facebook, I heard his demos, and he just blew me away. So I started to work with him, and that's how I met Jay in the studio. We started working together on this project. And he really enjoyed working with me. He really liked my drumming, my ideas, my work ethic. And when Ryan, the previous drummer, Ryan Brown, left the band, Jay immediately contacted me and asked me if I wanted to join. So that was a huge honor for me to just be asked. And of course I said yes. And I found myself on the first tour last year.
So
early last year.
Was this something that you had done at this level before, or was this something totally new?
Yes, I have. I was part of Hungary's leading metal band for like 4 years. When I was very young, I got in that band when I was 18. So I experienced touring massively and playing in front of huge crowds. And also, I was playing with Chris Amott from Arch Enemy in his side project called Armageddon. I was in that band for like 3 years.
Wow.
That was located in New York, so I started my U.S. career in New York.
That's crazy.
Wow. What was the name of the band, the metal band, and that you were originally a part of?
The Hungarian one?
Yeah.
It was called Pokolgép. That means bomb or hell machine. That's the Hungarian word.
That is metal.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
They were the first heavy metal band in Hungary, because I don't know how much you know about Hungarian culture history, but Hungary used to be a socialist country up until the 90s, and it was very closed from the Western culture. So being a metal band in a socialist country was very rebellious, you know?
Yeah.
And they were kind of like the first ones, and that made them legendary, and they're still around.
Wow.
Like most of the members
really
could be
cool.
my dads. Like they are in their 50s, 60s already. So
wow.
And I was 18 when I got that gig, so it was fun.
All right, so you've toured over there and you've toured here in the U.S. Are there any differences between the two tours, or is a tour a tour?
I mean, like we just talked about this earlier, like touring in the US, you cross states and the distances are much further. Touring in Europe, it's crossing countries. Well, with that particular band, we sing in Hungarian. So there's like a language barrier. So we only toured like the neighbor countries where there are some Hungarians living.
Sure.
Yeah.
But we didn't really tour in like Germany or France or England, because I don't think we have a base there, because of this language barrier thing. Right. It's interesting because Rammstein sings in German and they are worldwide, but I can't really recall any Hungarian band who is known worldwide. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's really cool.
That makes sense. But so when you're, do you do a lot of festivals, or did you do a lot of just regular venues? What was your?
Yeah, we did a lot of festivals during the summer, and we did regular club gigs during the spring and fall season.
Which did
it's similar, but the only thing is like you always come home. So we always came home after a show, because it's like 2, 3, 4 hours away.
Nice.
So the first massive tour experience came to me in the US with ORGY, when we hit a bus and we would be away from home for like a month or 2.
Right. Wow.
Let me ask
a lot
this.
of fun.
I just looked up Hungarian metal bands on Google.
Okay.
And there's one that just popped up on the list. It's called Superbutt.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that one?
Yeah, they are newer though. Yeah.
This since 2000. Superbutt, BUTT.
Yeah.
I'd like to know the story behind that name.
I think they were just drunk in a pub and they came up with
Yeah,
that.
probably so.
Yes, that's probably accurate. Absolutely. So you said when you came over here, so this touring over here, the only real differences that I'm hearing is that you have to stay on the road longer as opposed to coming home, when you're back in Hungary, you have to just do what you do. But is there, as far as the shows goes, let's say from my experience as someone watching the show,
Mhm.
are there any differences between the US and over there, or is it all again pretty much the same?
It really depends on the level of the band and the production where you are at, because of course before I moved to the US, I didn't know what to expect. I had a vision in my head that everything is going to be so professional,
right?
And I wouldn't even be able to compete with that. That was kind of like the idea that I had in my head, but I had to experience no, it's just like everywhere else. You have the same levels that are like amateur, small bands, shitty clubs, and there are like pro bands like everywhere else with pro productions. So I don't think there is really a difference in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But and it also depends on the music you play. So for example, when I mentioned the Basement East show, I was filling in for a band called Assuming We Survive, and we toured with Sum 41.
Oh wow,
nice.
That's awesome.
We opened up for Sum 41, so that was a completely different crowd than Orgies.
Yep.
And
a lot of punk rockers, huh?
Yeah, and more younger kids.
So your demeanor, though, your way of carrying yourself on stage has to be a little different too, then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So different crowds, different shows, but I enjoy all of them.
So is there like a favorite fan story that stands out in your career?
Well, favorites fan story. There are some crazy fan stories. There was this girl on that tour. She was standing in front row, and she was just looking at me, and it was a little bit weird. Oh. And she came up to us at the merge booth. We were the opening band. We weren't even Sum 41.
Right.
And she asked me to sign her leg. And then she found me on social media the next day, and she sent me a picture that she actually got a tattoo with my signature on her leg, and she didn't even know who I was. I was just a feeling guy. I was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. I mean, that's awesome.
Wow, that's cool.
I never experienced this kind of this kind of fandom
rock star moment, man.
Yeah, in Hungary, it never really happens here, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so over here we're just crazy. That's how that it's all crazy.
I wouldn't say it was crazy. It was just awesome. Like, she was really stoked about the show. She was that stoked, and she's a tattoo artist, so I guess
that's cool.
She was about to open her own shop. So
wow, that's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
That's and have you kept in touch with her since then, or is it just like
I talked to her on social media once or twice after that? Yeah.
Nice. That's cool, man.
You gotta stay nice to your fans,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, our 4 listeners are awesome. They're pretty great people.
Yes, they are.
They're great people.
You know who were really crazy fans too? What I experienced. I was able to play in Japan once with Armageddon, and also in Mexico City, and I had a couple of guys coming out to our hotel room in Japan, and we were like a minor band considered to the lineup of the festival. Like Slayer played there, and Megadeth, and all these big guns,
Right.
Yeah.
And they really liked Arch Enemy, and they were fans of Armageddon as well. And they looked up our social media, and we posted like a story or a picture from the hotel room. So they looked up the hotel, and they woke up crazy early in the morning to just meet us for a photo, because I think my transfer to the airport was at like 8 a.m. So they were waiting for me before that.
Wow.
To get a photo. Like, I never experienced that before.
Wow.
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 And the same happened in Mexico City too. Like, they were waiting for us at the airport when we landed.
So,
and they followed us to the hotel, and they were just waiting outside the hotel to just talk to us and hang out. So that was crazy.
so
Yeah.
Weird, or is that okay?
No, it wasn't weird. It was awesome.
Okay.
Like, I never experienced that before, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Wow.
And I tried to talk to them as much as possible and hang out with them, and that made them really happy.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Dude,
Eric, one day we'll get there.
yeah, next week.
We'll have
We'll make
some.
that next week.
We'll have some people up
Yeah,
early.
even if we have to hire them, we'll do it. We'll make it happen. We got to have stories like that too.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I have here's what we're gonna do. I have are you familiar with Mad Libs by chance?
No.
Good. Let me explain. So
this will be fun.
this is going to get a little weird, and we are totally going to help you out on this. But this is a little game called Mad Lib, and it's essentially what it is it's just replacing, in this particular case, it's replacing the words to the Queen song "We Are the Champions." So we're going to do like verbs and nouns and all that stuff, and we'll give you definitions of all that. All we need from you is words. I've got about 17 words that I'm going to need. And
I'll help.
Right.
I'll help.
And it's going to get really random and really weird. Whatever comes to mind, that's what I want you to say. So, with that being said, this is Queen, We Are the Champions, the Mad Lib version, and it's only the first verse. So, or the first verse and chorus, I think. So, nothing crazy. Let's see here. So, the first thing I'm going to need is a verb or an action word, something you do action wise.
I have to come up with something?
Yeah, you have to come up with a word.
Pooping.
Yes.
Usually it takes us a minute to get into that, and this
Immediately.
awesome. This is already good. We could stop there and it'd be great. Now I need a noun, but it has to be plural. So a person, place, or thing, but with an S.
Okay. Tables.
Tables. All right.
I like where this is going.
Now if I could get my computer to work.
There's going to be a lot of pooping on tables.
It might be, man. Tables. Okay. Now,
That's the theme song to this game.
I need another plural noun. So another person, place, or thing with an S.
Babies.
Wow. Babies. And then it's a regular noun. Any person, place, or thing.
Attic.
Attic?
Mm-hmm.
Oops, not attic. Attic. There we go.
That's right.
Drugs.
I'm not even going to get involved with this. He's going 100% in right now, and it's really good.
Let's see. I need a verb, but I need it past tense. So,
Okay.
Past tense would be.
I know what past tense is. I'm just thinking.
I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. I
Like,
like
sharded.
Sharded.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I think that works.
We'll make it work. It's fine.
Okay.
And then I need I need an adjective, a describing word.
Aggressively.
Oh yes. This could not go any better right now, in my opinion.
Another, what is this? A verb in past tense.
Mm-hmm.
So
Something ed.
Yeah.
Played.
Laid.
Played.
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 E-
So far, my mind is thinking of babies in an attic playing in poop while they sharted on the table, listening to Pink Floyd.
Sounds about right.
Aggressively.
Aggressively. Yeah.
Yeah, aggressively. I forgot about that adjective there.
Now I need a plural noun.
Hungarians.
We're doing it.
Okay.
And another verb that's past tense.
Those verbs, they get you, man, every time.
Every single time. Crying.
Yes.
So cried.
Cried. Oh yeah.
Cried. See, Martin's on it. He's
Good.
keeping you in line, Eric.
Yep, that's why we have him here. All right, and what's this one? This is just a part of the body. Any part.
Uh-oh.
Pinky.
Pinky.
That works.
I like it. Okay. Plural noun. Pinky. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. A plural noun. Okay. So
Diapers?
we are the diapers. Yeah.
That's what it's gonna say.
Let's see. What is that? That is, I can't even read this. Oh, a verb in the present, but it ends in ing. So just a verb in ing. Why do they say it that way? That's stupid.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. They're getting an email.
They better watch it. He's coming.
Farting.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
We've got a little bit of all three forms of poop.
I think so. Another plural noun.
Big orange babies.
That's an adjective. That's two adjectives and a noun.
I mean, technically you're right.
Overachiever. A noun and plural. So let's do Cap.
Yoga mats.
Yoga mats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to repeat that last one. So yoga mats. And now I need a plural noun. Another plural noun.
Flannel pajamas.
Nice.
Pajamas. Another one. Plural noun would be
flowers.
Flowers.
And then last one, a location. Los Angeles.
Cashville.
Yeah.
Cash.
There we go.
Okay. Now, are we ready for this? I don't know if we're ready for this.
100%.
All right. Now, this is the Mad Lib for Queen. We are the champions. I've pooping my tables time after time. I've babies my attack, but sharded no crime. And aggressively mistakes, I've played a few. I've had my share of Hungarians cried in my pinky, but I've come through. And I need to just go on and on and on and on and on. We are the diapers, my friends, and we'll keep on farting till the end. We are the yoga mats. We are the yoga mats. No time for pajamas. because we are the flowers of the Cashville. That's it.
Okay.
I liked it.
Really well. I think that was exceptional. I'm good with
That was.
one. That sounds amazing. I like it.
It made a lot of sense.
Total sense. Total sense. I think people will enjoy that.
That's right.
Good game. Good game, guys. Good game. I don't know.
I thoroughly enjoyed
I don't know
that.
what that means, but I liked it. It was good. All right. Martin, where can we find you online, buddy?
Well, you can find me on my social media. You can find me on Facebook at Márton Veress official, and on Instagram at Márton Veress. Also on YouTube at Márton Veress Drums.
Nice.
Remember, that's spelled with a T-O-N.
T-O-N. Marton.
T-O-N. That's the Hungarian version of Martin. Yeah.
Right.
Marton. I like it.
By the way, speaking of Hungarians, I texted my friend and I asked her if she'd heard of that band. Of course she had.
Of course.
She said famous rock band from my age.
Tell her that
cool.
you're interviewing the ex-drummer right now.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Oh, rock and roll.
Oh, she said, what's his number?
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
New tattoo, new leg tattoo coming soon. Here we go.
There it is. Next week. All right. Well, Martin, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I know it is incredibly early there, and we appreciate you taking the time to just chill with us. Hopefully you had a good
I had a blast. Thanks for having me, guys.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate
sure.
it. 3:30.
Yeah.
3:30 his time right now.
Actually, there's a new video out for Orgy Spells, and that just came out here in 2020, and you can go find that on their social media, their website, all that good stuff, which their website is orgymusic.com, and you can also find that in the description of this video as well. And for those of you that are not watching the video, you can still find it in the description. It's going to be in there whether it's on podcast or video. Just keep your pants on. Hold on. Just calm down. But go check those guys out. They're doing some really cool stuff. And Martin was gracious enough to come on the show from all the way over in Hungary, and he's just loving every minute of it.
So awesome, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. All right, guys. For more information, rockcastshow.com. Go check it out. Find us online. Go follow us and share this with everybody and your mother, because you have to, because that's how this works.
That's right.
Are you new? That's what you got to do.
What, are you new?
You new? Anyway, thanks, guys. We appreciate it, and we'll see you again next time. This is Rockcast. I'm Eric Parker. Martin.
Wahala.